What's up, people? IOBA. My name is TC, aka Johnny Clyde. So, the other day, I think it was yesterday, I put up a video about Donald Trump and Joe Biden and their bullshit outreach to the black community, right? But what I want to talk about now is a little bit more about that speech that Donald Trump made in front of those conservatives, the Black Conservative Federation, I think it's called. I can't for the life of me think about what black people trying to conserve, but I digress from that. What I want to mention is Donald Trump said at that meeting in his speech about said that America never really been great for black people. Donald Trump also said that black people he feels uh, black people like him because they've been discriminated against and he feel like he's been discriminated against. He said that he feels our pain because you know we get indicted all the time and he's been indicted again and again and again. He was saying that kind of shit. And I already told y'all the sound of Donald Trump's voice when he talking to black people and his tone irritates the shit out of me because it brings me back to a time, you know, back during my years in upstate New York. And that's how the white boys talk to you, especially the ones with attitude. I mean, even the way he says black sounds offensive. Even the way Donald Trump says the word black sounds offensive. Says some shit about it's dark, he can't see no white people, he can only see the black or some bullshit like that. Tell you something. When I was a child, right? I wasn't that young, I was about 15. I went on a camping trip. I was in the Boy Scouts. We was in a cabin. It was dark in there. One of the white boys said, "Hey, Clyde, smile so we can see you." Because it was real dark. I guess that was some nigger joke, right? Black people fade when the light go off and they have to smile so y'all get the idea. That was his little attempt at a nigger joke. My reply was, how about if I come over there and kick you in your fucking mouth? Then you'll know exactly where I am. And his little feelings was hurt. But anyway, that was the type of shit that Donald Trump was saying when he mentioned the lighting in the room and only able to see the black people. I'm saying all that to say this. Donald Trump is and always will be a racist and a bigot. And ain't a goddamn thing he can say to make me ever even think of him in any other way. Let's not forget now. You can't fucking forget that this dude wanted the death penalty reinstated for the Central Park Five. Y'all know. Remember, he took out a full page ad in the New York Times talking about that. And not to mention all of the discrimination lawsuits during the 70s. His daddy was a fucking Klansman. Come on now. All Donald Trump gonna do to them Republicans is what Joe Biden did to the black Democrats. All Donald Trump is gonna do with them Republicans is what the black Democrats got from Joe Biden. A bunch of empty ass promises. I will say this. We do better under Republican administrations, black people. I say this a lot. We do better under Republican administrations, but it ain't because of nothing that the president actually does for black people. It's more like because Republicans have a tendency to cut regulations, and they open doors, and black people can find ways in, and we do better that way but they don't do shit for us as a group and as a rule. All they do is, try to put us in jail and shit. And if we make too much money, start looking looking at us sideways. So, that part. So, Republicans, all he gonna do is the same thing that Joe Biden did. Remember, Joe Biden said, and I'll have your back, and I'm going to do this for the black people, and I'm going to do that, and it's going to be a police review council, some shit that he said, and all these things Joe Biden said that he went back on, he told black people. That's what got him in office. And then once he got in office, he talked to the Congressional Black Caucus, because they're useless to begin with, but the Congressional Black Caucus had meeting with Joe Biden. Joe Biden said, I can't do none of that shit. Most of it we're going to have to turn over to Congress, and y'all going to have to start working with the Hispanics. So fuck y'all. Get the fuck out my office. That's what Donald Trump is going to do to the Republican black people who, because he didn't promise them anything. All he said was, I can relate. I feel put upon. He said, I'm going to make America great for black people. All he going to do is lower taxes, bump up the motherfucking military. He's going to do the same shit Republicans always do. And because they, like I said, they cut regulations, certain doors open, certain pathways are made, and black people can get through. But it ain't because he's doing anything special for black people. Republicans don't funk like that. So sit there, listen to the speech and all that. Vote for the cocksucker if you want to. Ain't nobody scared of him being president. But don't think that he gonna do anything for you. Don't think that anything different is gonna happen. As far as the war in the Middle East, ain't nothing different gonna happen. As far as the military-industrial complex, nothing different's gonna happen. So there you go. I had to get that out there though. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Joe Biden monkey ass too, because he's a snake. He's a piece of work. But we all know that. Anyway, I just had to do this short video. I'm actually I gotta be somewhere in about 30 minutes, so I better get the hell up out of here. Y'all don't forget the like button. And subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to make my first 1,000 subscribers. I just want to, get my voice out there because there's a lot of podcasts and expensive setups and shit out there that break this shit down step by step by step. But you got to sit there all day and listen to it, or you got to sit there for an hour and listen to it. I'm going to tell it to you in an everyday man's terms. I'm going to cut through all of the bullshit. I'm going to tell you right now, ain't a damn thing going to change ain't a damn bit of difference between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, except one is a loudmouth, pussy-grabbing game show host, and the other one is an old dinosaur politician. But they both racist as hell, and they both kind of put the same kind of energy out there as far as black people is concerned. So You got to think about what's good for you and your people. You got to think about what's good for you and your people. And I don't want my people to be asleep. So that's why I do this. So hit the subscribe button and the like button so I could grow my message, my simple little message to my people. Thanks for watching, TC, and I'm out. Peace.